Listen, I've said before, everybody's very emotional about Baker Mayfield because I don't think he's a number one pick. I think Cleveland took the wrong guy. But a lot of you, because you either hate me or love Baker, it's a very emotional topic. Vegas doesn't give a rip about anything but money. That's why the first thing I look at when I look at games, what's Vegas say about it? Okay, you got opinions. I got opinions. And your opinions are more emotional than mine because my job is to not have really emotional opinions. But I am a human. But Vegas doesn't give a rip. Vegas has bailed on Baker Mayfield. They bailed on him. The line this week for a rivalry game, the Browns lead the NFL in takeaways. The Steelers tend to turn it over. And the Steelers are almost 9-point favorites. 8.5, 9-point favorites. 2 weeks ago, the LA Chargers were a 1-point favorite over Cleveland. Vegas watched Baker Mayfield get overwhelmed by the Chargers and then watched Baker Mayfield against the worst defense in the league, Tampa Bay, for 3 quarters, could not move the football. Everybody moves the football and Tampa. Okay, they bailed on him. Vegas is telling you, Steelers are now like a 9-point favorite. That is a huge number. And by the way, Cleveland's defense is better statistically than Pittsburgh's. And they're giving Baker 3 turnovers a week. When Vegas bails on you, they bailed. They don't think he's as good as Ohio does and what the media does. The media keeps putting up qualifiers for Baker. Well, if you do this and you do that and you do this. Deshaun Watson last night, that's what a number 1 pick at quarterback looks like. Carson Wentz, Andrew Luck, that's what Peyton Manning, John Elway, that's what a number 1 quarterback should look like. Not 5'11 and a half and a 2-time walk-on who, if everything is right, I mean, Vegas. So, and another reason that I said Baker should have never been picked number 1 is because, A, it's a northern division. So, post-Thanksgiving, the rest of his career, it's going to be wet, cold, dark, windy, damp. It's a hard place to play. I want a bigger, stronger quarterback. I want Carson Wentz. I want a bigger, stronger dude. Flacco, Big Ben in that division. The quarterback without a great arm, Andy Dalton, has struggled in that division post-Thanksgiving. But I also said, I warned you about it in Hard Knocks, this coaching staff, Todd Haley got a big ego. Hugh Jackson's got a big ego. They're just talking. This week, Hugh Jackson alone. Let's play a couple of bites from Hugh Jackson this week. It was Sunday. So Joy and I were like, did you have to say that? So on Sunday it was, hey, this is my show. I'm the boss. And on Tuesday, Hugh talked again, and he backtracked. Okay. Of the many reasons I wouldn't have taken Baker number 1. Number 1, I don't think he's athletic enough, big enough, strong enough to be in a northern climate. Number 2 is I think he's talented, but I think he's closer to Case Keenum than Carson Wentz. And number 3 is this nonsense. This is not an easy job. Okay, it's hard for a rookie quarterback in a well-run franchise. Okay? It's hard if you were replacing Brady and you got Bob Kraft and you have Belichick. I mean, we saw Garoppolo. He got hurt. And, Jacoby Brissett, when he was young, Belichick had him when Brady was suspended and he got shut out. He had one good game, one bad game. It's hard. This rookie quarterback thing is hard. Then you add in the weather. The Steelers are in your division. The Ravens are in your division. And it's nonsense. But I looked at the number this week, and my takeaway was Vegas has no emotion on this. Go ahead, run to Twitter. I don't want to hear about drop passes. Vegas is like, yeah, we saw him the last 2 weeks against the worst defense in the league. He couldn't do anything for 3 quarters. And we saw him against a good defense that's aggressive, and he was totally overwhelmed. That 8-point spread, that 8.5-point spread, that's not what the number should be. I mean, hell, Sam Darnold's getting 7.5. He's got no weapons. He's going to Chicago and playing a Bears defense that's pissed because the last 2 weeks they have games they should have won and lost. And he's only getting like a touchdown. Blazing 5, top of the hour. Of the many things I want to talk about, there is I don't want to bury officials. Can I talk about that game last night just for 2 minutes here? The officials last night in the NFL game, it was a 3.5-hour clown show. They butchered the opening kickoff. And I'm not going to rail on him, but they had a flag at half on a kneel down. I mean, kickoff, kneel down, and they managed to rob us, I don't know, of the greatest catch in NFL history. Watch. That play now does not exist. It doesn't exist. That's the best catch in the league, maybe even including Odell Beckham's one-hander. Because that was a one-hander, and I'm going to put it underneath my legs. And DeAndre Hopkins was not in the greatest mood after the game. He also had a great play last year. I don't know if we have it. When was that play? Oh, yeah. It was against the Giants, right? He had another one of the all-time great catches in NFL history taken away against the Giants. You can go look it up on YouTube. It was years and years ago. It's like new rule in sports. Call less stuff. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.